I'm back. I did the one for the winners of the um, giveaway. And so now I want to get caught up on everything else. Okay. First thing is let's look at our crochet along. And here's mine. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. And I think the last time we stopped was we were going to do this section here, stopping at row 21. Now, row 22 is you're going to chain one and do 2 single crochets in each space between your woven stitches all the way across. And then after that, we're going to start all over again with doing rows 3 through 21. So that what we're doing is this all over again. Okay? So row 3 is when we work in a slip stitch in the first loop in the row in the stitch all the way across, and then we do the back rim, which is a single crochet, and that's when you get, where am I? I'm upside down, aren't I? I think I got stitch markers everywhere. Okay, here we go. So that what that does is that's going to put us right back when we're going to start doing our arrow. And when you finish that 21st row, please count your stitches because you're supposed to have 252. Now, I've noticed in some emails, some says whether they have too many, not enough, or whatever. But do check and make sure you have 252 before you start the next section like this. And then you do the arrow stitch. And then after the arrow stitch, excuse me, because you do it. Well, you remember we did this one. Now we're going to do that. So it's just a repeat from here through I think it's 23 through 42, and that's row 3 through 22, and that's in that next row after 21. That's when you chain 1, 2 single crochets in each space between the woven stitch and in the turning chain, and you turn, and then you start your working in the front loops and then in the back loops. And then that's where we are. That's where I am. I started here, but just make sure, and there's 62 of these arrows. Well, in mine it is. There's 62 arrows. Someone had said they had, I don't know, 50 some, but there's actually 62. So make sure you count that you got 252. Or if you made it longer or whatever, make sure you have it after that row 21. And then just keep on and just repeat everything that we've done here. And that should keep you busy for a little while. Yes. Okay, so that's kind of like an update. There's really this tutorial thing. I just don't have the proper equipment, to show you everything. But we've been through it, so now we know. We'll talk through it. If you have any questions, please make a comment, or you can email me or whatever, or Facebook me. I set up the Facebook page that was Mother's Day Roses to our crochet along updates, and I'd like for you to post a picture of where you are. I haven't posted mine yet, but I will, and we've had a couple to post, or one maybe. But let me see where your work is and how you're coming along. I'd love to get a close eye view of it. So do take a picture and post it in Crafty Floridian in the roses. It's I think what did I call it? crochet along updates. Crochet along updates. Okay? But do that. I'd love to see your work. I love it, love it, love it. So I did work on mine some this weekend. I did a lot this weekend. I even made notes. Oops, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, don't fall over. Please don't fall over. Got my little tray here. But I made this weekend. I made some project bags for some orders that I had out of the yarn, or being the fabric that I got from Goodwill. And those are, I didn't show you because I've already packed them up. I think I got something to you, like 2 front teeth. Well, you think I only had 2 teeth in the front? I had a hamburger that I cooked last night. I cooked 2. And so I was saving that for lunch today. So that's what I had for lunch. I made 2 washcloths, and I got those already in an envelope, and I'm sending those to Marsha in MadebyMarshamom, and she's doing a washcloth exchange or something. But go on Made by I'll put her name down at the bottom. But send her a washcloth. I think after she gets so many, she draws a name or something, and you get some washcloths. I'm not sure exactly. I forgot how that went. Excuse me, I get my little moo-moos extra large. I mean, a size larger than what I normally take. And when you wash them, after you wash them a couple times, I washed this one before I put it on. But after you wash it a few times, it starts shrinking up, and then it fits just right. So it's a little big, but that's all right. I didn't get any mail today. Bill from the hospital. Bill for the water. That was about it. Oh, I did get a big sheet coupons for Joann's. Good coupons. $5 off, $10 off, 20% off of the whole purchase, all that kind of stuff. So check your mail. It should be coming in from Joann's. Also, let's see, project bags, no mail. I'm making notes now. I'm getting real smart all of a sudden. I'm just so tired of just around that I just forget to do that. I also have been requested to make another Billy doll. And I worked on this yesterday. Well, yeah, I had a busy day yesterday. Because Saturday I slept all day. And just to let you all know, I communicated with the doctor this weekend. And she sent in a prescription that I'm going to pick up later for some more blood pressure. So I'll be taking 2 blood pressure medications. She said that she thinks the problem is that my blood pressure is just that bottom number. I mean, when I was at my sister's, it was like 115, and my sister says, she said, I don't know why you're not dead. And she said it so straight face, I said, why? She said, well, your blood pressure's like 115 on the bottom. I said, well, I'm not dead. Maybe you better take it again. And she did. And it went down to like 98 or something like that. So I sent the doctor what my blood pressure's been all weekend. And she wants me to keep a record of it all week because I see the cardiologist on Friday, 1:30 in the afternoon, and it's going to be hot as hell. I have no air conditioning in my car. I haven't gotten the batteries yet for my radio. I still haven't figured out how many I need. And it's like C something. I forgot. I saw the batteries at Ace Hardware, but I didn't know there was different numbers behind the C. But I'm going to look because I might be visiting Ace Hardware again before I go Friday. So I'll get my batteries and get my mojo going in my car. I like that. I like to groove out in my car. So anyway, this little doll It's for someone in, I think, is she in New Zealand or Australia? But anyway, she asked me to make her a doll of me, and I used my this pussycat um, fabric to make her a little moo. And I haven't finished her. No, I just got her little her little bow is pinned in. I haven't attached it yet. I haven't actually finished her. This is as far as I've gotten. So we're gonna fix her up real sweet and send this to Susan that requested it. She cute. So anyway, that's I did all that yesterday. I was just a busy girl yesterday, mostly in the afternoon because Saturday I slept all day. But I am feeling a little better today. I took my blood pressure. I was a little worried this morning because things were happening, in my chest and stuff. But once my blood pressure medication started working, I'm much better. Okay, and I think now works in progress. I have increased those. Of course, I don't know if you saw. You probably did, but I'll just show you again. This is the start of the. I haven't worked any more on this, but I will. I'm getting going now. I'm on a roll. I'm happy. I found some projects I want to do. Okay, so I'm on a roll with that, and then oops, let me get a stitch marker here, and then Crystal Bag O' Day, she came out with her her top, and let's see which side. This is the front. So I'm making it out of the same cotton that she did, different color. You saw all the colors that I had. Well, I'm going to use this one, and I made mine. Really, I want mine to be. Hers is more fitted, and I'm going to make mine so it's more slouchy. And of course, that's going to take a lot of cotton. But I did, and it's increments of 4, she said. So I made it to compensate for the boobs and all that, and then I'll make the back, and it'll be nice and loose, and then I'll put a slit up the side like she did, and the other thing I will do is more of a sleeve, a small, like a little sleeve like this on it. Um, but yeah, it's a very easy pattern, and it goes really fast, as you can see. I did like a whole row talking on the cam phone or whatever they call it. But yeah, it's easy, guys. It's real easy. It looks pretty. I like it, and we'll see how it ends up. So yeah, I got that going too. Yep. And then then I've got a barn to make. I've got a barn with some hay, and I'm sure later on we're going to make animals on the outside of that barn. It's just in my mind. I know she's going that way. So I've got the barn to make. Let's see what else. I'm pretty much caught up now. I can concentrate on making some more cozies and potato bags, and because I got lots of yarn, and then I got that yarn that someone sent me for Christmas. So you never know. I might put some Christmas ones together, and somebody can give them to for people at Christmas. So if you do want cozies, or I think it was all cotton. It should have been all cotton. But if anybody wants cozies or stuff like that, let me know. Christmas ones, and I'll make them this summer so that you have them. I don't like to put things off too far. I do have that bride and groom doll to do, which I haven't done yet, but it's not due till October. And I might have to jump on it and do it because you never know what tomorrow might bring. So if you get something, you really kind of want to do it and get it off and have it done in case something happens. So you just never know. So I'm always prepared. And let's see what else. I got my yarn swap partner. And guess who it is? Kayla, Llama Mama. She's my yarn swap partner. Yes, she is. And I'm really excited because there's just all these things that go on in my mind, what to put in the box, and all that good stuff. So I haven't emailed her yet. I've got to do that today. So she's my new swap partner. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know if I'm her swap partner or not. She's mine. So I don't know if I'm her swap partner or not. I just want to let you know, Kayla, if you're watching, I'm very hard to please. I like everything, so it doesn't matter. Also, I wanted to remind everybody about Valerie at the Old School Crochet Company. She is doing she's presenting a pattern or an animal that she's made, and today was Amber Rabbit. Cute, cute. Well, for 24 hours from noon to noon today till noon tomorrow, that pattern's going to be on sale for half price. And then she'll have a different pattern every day this week of one of her animals and names, and some of them are new, she said. Um, it's, yeah, a few new ones in there too that she's been working on. So she's going to be doing a new pattern every day to present to us. And then if you want to go on her, I believe it's on her website, then you can sign up. And also you could join that little panda, the little chubby panda. If you go on her website and join the mailing list, she'll send you the pattern free, I think it is. Yeah. So do that. And the reason because I enjoy her channel. I enjoy the things that she makes. She's excellent. She's awesome. She's very, very detailed about all of her animals, and she's, because she's writing the pattern and making them at the same time. It ain't easy doing it that way, I'll tell you. So I know what she goes through, and I know she loves that creative part of it. So do go on and see what patterns she. Today was the Amber Rabbit, and that's what she named it. So I think she's naming each one differently. I just noticed something. Is it this finger? Is it this hand? Look at that. There's a bruise. Isn't that crazy? I must have been making something and slammed it against something. I'm trying. Oh no, I don't know how that happened. I got a bruise there. I have a bruise here. I have a bruise here. I have a bruise here. Where else? I had a bunch of. I got them all up and down my legs. I'm telling you, I'm just falling apart here. I hate it. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Join her mailing list. I just wanted to, and don't forget, do your washcloths for Made by Marshamom. That's that's her podcast thing. I did get one little mail today. I got my first. This is my new. Oh God, guys, the word just went. What do you? Pen pal. Jeez, it just wouldn't come. It just kind of died way back there, and I just had to pull it out. But anyway, it's from my new pen pal. Yeah, she's out in California, Sacramento. So I'm gonna have to. I hope I might have to. I know she wrote hers, but it hurts for me to write, so I'll probably do a little type her a little note and send it to her. I started one and then it just hurt so bad, so I didn't do that. I don't know why it's different from writing something than it is to type something. They both kind of wear on me, but I can type a little bit and then I have to stop, but that's fine. And I think that's all that I've got going. I'm looking around, but I think I got enough to do now, don't you? I mean, I was really kind of feeling kind of poorly there for a while because I just didn't see anything that I really wanted to get going on. I did see, I'm not big on shawls, but I'll make them if I have to, or if I want to. And I saw a pattern for one and it was in that Pine Rest or whatever the hell that is. Well, let me tell you, you go on there and then they send you to this thing and then that thing and then you walk on and it's all these commercials. I got so fed up, I said the hell with it. Excuse me. So I said the heck with it. And I might go back and try to find it again, but it was really pretty. It was it was called a summer shawl or something like that. Most of the time when I find something like that, I bookmark it because it's hard for me to go back and find it. The other thing, I got my boxes packed up to go to Children in Need, Kids in Need. I think that's the name of it. What's the name of it? Oh, God. Let me tell you guys something. Somehow, the Kids in Need Foundation, and I had wrote it down. I wrote her name down, her phone number, her email address, and even the number I'm supposed to put on the box is MD14664. Okay? Well, the email that she sent me is gone. I went everywhere to try to pull out that email. It's just gone. So I wrote her another email last night asking to get the information on the shipping. Remember, I'm supposed to sign up for this and then print out the labels and all that stuff. Well, I don't know what happened to that email. I really don't know. I mean, I looked at archives, old, sent, because I sent her, and I can't even find the ones I sent her. That's how bad it is. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to that because I had it saved, in a folder, and it's gone. So I don't understand what happened, but hopefully she'll respond back to me. I don't know if she's off on Mondays or not, but hopefully she'll respond back and I can get these two boxes out of my room because well, I've got that box and then I've got the box, and you've heard that Sunshine La Sunshine LeClaire, Sunshine La Eclair or something like that. Anyway, she won the $1,000 the giveaway, so I'm real happy for her. And then there were some that won the pattern, four one pattern, and then I've only got, I think I have one left on the roses that hasn't responded and for the pattern. So you probably think I'm crazy, but you know what? It's out there. You can make them. Somebody will ask you, and then you can send to me, and then we'll charge them, and then we'll, put it to shipping. So yeah, it's very, very nice. Very, very nice. It's mine. I can do what I want to with it, right? Right. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. We had a good meeting on a good group on the Friday Night Live, and even Crystal stopped by and had a visit. Crystal from Bag O' Day, she stopped by and stayed with us for a while, and it was really nice, very, very nice. Everybody, we had some fun. We got a lot of stuff done. The squares. Um, yes, I went through and I sort of divided them up by size this weekend. And it's getting hot in here. Lord mercy. Oh, yeah, I got to listen to this. I was sitting in here last night and I was going, God, it's getting hot. And I'm going, well, maybe it's me or something. So I went out in there and I looked at the thermostat, and the thermostat says 77. Oh my God. Now this is not going to work because I can't sleep in weather like that. I mean, in that temperature, I got to be cool, baby. I might be a hot mama, but boy, I like to be cool when I go to bed. Yes, sir, Bob. So, Rosie now, she's a hot mama all the time. She's a mess. So anyway, I said, God, what am I going to do? So I got all the fans on and I went to bed, and all I used was my sheet. And I woke up this morning, came in, and it was like 78, 79. So I called the office. I said, air condition. needs fixing. So they came over, and it turned out to be some kind of sensor. You know, it's so dusty here and it's sandy that I guess sometimes a sensor gets messed up or something, because I have the newer air conditioner. Oh yeah, they replaced it finally. After I wrote letters to the owners and HUD and everybody else, they finally replaced it after trying to fix it 100 million times. Man, you don't mess with Billy when it comes to her air conditioning. Except my car now. I can't afford to get that fixed. But when they're fixing it, they should, you know, and I pay rent, I want my air conditioning working. So anyway, they come over and dust a little sensor or something in the back here, and the baby's cool now. I'm a cool mama now. That's for sure. So I really don't, you know, that's just one of the things you have to put up with when you rent and all that good stuff. I finished my laundry. I got one more load to do, and that's the rugs, the little throw rugs that I have in the bathroom and in the kitchen, and Donnie's little bed. It's been hard for me to even pick it up. That was his little bed, and I thought, well, I'll wash it up and put it in here for Rosie, and she'll have a little bed to sleep in, if she'll sleep in it. But she knew that was Donnie's bed too. She hasn't bothered with it at all. It sits behind my door in the bedroom, so I don't have to look at it. But I don't want to throw it away, but I will wash it up with the rugs and see if she'll use it. We'll see what happens. So I guess that's about it. It's hot as you know what. I mean hot, and it's so humid. And you'll hear me. I don't want to have to say that anymore. Our summers are like that, and I just have to put up with it. But the thought of driving to Venice, I have to go to Venice on Friday to the cardiologist, and that's about 12 miles from here. In the heat of the day, oh my God! So I bet my blood pressure will be up when I get to see him. Lordy birdie. Nothing exciting going on here. My neighbor's, she's she's in her cave, doing whatever she doesn't do. And, Larry moved out Saturday or Sunday. Saturday, I guess it was. His nephew came and got him. That's the blind gentleman I was telling you about. Well, he's gone. And he gave me some, like 3 loaves of bread. I only eat gluten-free bread, but I said I'll find somebody. And so my neighbor down the hall, Sue, who, her brother lives with her, Pete. Well, Pete eats like a banshee. So I said, God, she could use this bread for sandwiches and grilled cheeses and stuff. So I took it down to them. And he gave me a couple of chicken breasts, so that's in the freezer. My freezer's full, let me tell you. I'm going to cook pork chops tonight. I love pork chops, especially with all kinds of ways. Sometimes I put them in. If you take your pork chops, you season whatever you want to do, and you put them in the slow cooker, and maybe put a can of peaches on top. Let them cook not all day because they're thin and stuff. And then I really just like frying them up, really, and eating them that way. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm not going to put them in the cooker. But you can do it that way. Let's see, what else did I do I like to do different things with the pork chops. There was something else that I did with them in the slow cooker. Now I can't remember what it was. Pineapple. Yeah, pineapple. Boy, does it give it a good flavor for the pork and pineapple. You put your pork chops in the slow cooker and put some pineapple on top of it, like a can of pineapple or half a can, however many you have, and fix you a nice dinner. Just cook it. I would say cook it for like 3 or 4 hours or something like that in the slow cooker. It doesn't take long, but that's another one that you can do. Or the peaches. You can put the peaches on top of them. That makes them good too. So I think I have pork chops and rice. pork chops and rice and broccoli. Got to have at least, I think it's a cup or half a cup every day of something with K in it. And usually I just buy the frozen broccoli and fix that for the. If I get fresh, it'll half of it'll die. You know, it goes to penicillin, and I've taken a lot of penicillin out of my refrigerator. Almost forgot the pork chops when I tell you the truth. They've been in, oh excuse me, they've been in there since Saturday. Ooh, I'm not going to take a nap today. I've got work to do. I've got some sewing that I want to do. I want to make some more bags, project some of those little $10 project bags. When I get them finished, I'll show them to you if anybody's interested. Oh, the squares. The squares. Some people suggested maybe making my sister a blanket. You know, that sister of my brother-in-law. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make. I'm going to take and make scarves for the kids. I'm going to get some colors lined up, and I'll just start with my regular. I've got lots of yarn here with colors and stuff, so that I'll find enough. I'll figure out how many I'm going to need. Get the colors straightened out that I want to use. Say if I've got all blue, then maybe I'll find a contrasting color. Go to my color wheel. Use a color wheel if you want. But if you want to go to a color wheel and look in your blues and look at what the complementary colors are, then because I've got lots of green and oranges and teal, beige, I've got lots of colors, kids, lots of colors to work with. I'm so excited. I did start this weekend on my plastic bags. I have like 2 huge bags. I mean bags, not garbage bags. Bigger than garbage bags of plastic bags. So what I've been doing is smoothing them out and tying them and sticking them in one bag. And I still have a huge bag right outside the door here. And I was working on this. And I might work on that this afternoon because I really want to get those out of the way so that I can start doing some cutting and, putting them together and rolling them in balls and stuff. So, yeah, I got to really work on that because that would give me a lot more room if I did that. 32 minutes. I wasn't going to make it this long. If you have any questions on the crochet along, let me know. Any questions about anything else, let me know. I'm going to put in MadebyMarshamom's project about her. Submitted some washcloths to her now. She hasn't gotten very many. Liliana sent her a whole bunch, but we need more. Don't forget to go and check out Valerie's patterns that she's displaying every day, that she's releasing every day. And also at the end here, I wanted to say I read all of your comments. I can't write to each one of you on every comment. There are too many, and I think my arm and my hand would just give out. So if you ask me a question that needs a real answer to, that I'm not going to cover in a video, then I'll type it in for you. I like to welcome all the new subscribers. When they come in and say I'm a new subscriber, I like to welcome them on the comments and to thank them for joining because hopefully they're going to get something out of this podcast too. The one thing that I did note, oh, there goes my fan, on the floor like everything else, on the floor, that I've inspired people to do more charity work. Now, you know how that makes me feel? I feel like I'm floating on a cloud. Just so having that inspiration on someone in a group. I got a message today from someone that she's in two groups, 2 knitting, crocheting groups, whatever, and they're doing more for charity, making more for charity. So that is nice. We have so much that we don't even realize people out there that just don't. And we're very fortunate. So, yeah, you guys are so great. Yeah, you're wonderful. Anyway, so it's just me now that my neighbor's at her cave. I don't have anybody really to talk to except you guys. And Cheryl. Cheryl and I talk, Facebook Messenger or whatever. We talk face to face. And my sister and I talk face to face too. So I do have, and we're just, Cheryl and I are sitting there talking and we're just crocheting along. It's like having a crochet pal. She's working and I'm working, and we talk about stuff, and we talk about yarn and different kinds, and um, we bounce, if I have a little hitch in something, I bounce things off of her on how to do certain things, and she bounces stuff off of me, and so we sort of help each other, which is kind of nice, and we have someone to crochet along with. Crochet along. We should have a crochet along. The Zoom things, I don't know much about Zoom. I went on that one of Gypsies and a Gypsy Rosalie. Gypsy Rosalie. Oh my God. You know who Gypsy Rosalie is? Oh my God. Oh no. She was a stripper. Remember Gypsy Rosalie? Oh my God. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. Billy Mills. You're so crazy. And then, I don't know. I'm trying to think who the congressman was. I wanted to say it was Thurman. I mean, it was Senator Thurman that was caught. He was caught with I guess he ran into the Potomac or something. I don't know, but he was caught with a stripper in his car. Anyway, Gypsy Rosalie was a stripper. I'm sorry, I meant Gypsy Rose, Gypsy. You know Gypsy Rose. Is that her name? Oh God. Anyway, that was the only Zoom that I ever did. And she's been sick, very sick. She's missed the last couple of weeks. So I know that she was having kidney stones, and man, those things, they'll put you down. I can remember my father, I've had two, and I remember my father had a ton of them. I mean, he was like a stone producer. They could have built a house with the stones he was passing. Just kidding. I think the biggest one was like the tip of your finger. That's how big it was. But it was very, very painful. But I remember he came into his bedroom, and having the big post. He took and he was just pulling both of the posts together because he was in such pain. And they took him to the hospital and kept him and did the tube up, and finally it passed. But these things they have such uh, better medical thing, oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? Techniques for getting rid of these stones now, so they can break them up and all that good stuff. Mine, they just put a stent in and it passed through the stent, and that was fine. It was tiny. I mean, I don't even barely even saw it. Ugh. So I am going to say goodbye, and let's get to work. Let's get to work, guys. We got work to do. We got things to make, places to go, people to talk to. All right, let's get busy. I don't want to hear any problems. I thought I saw Rosie, but it was probably just my imagination. Or she came in and can't get to me because I got everything on the floor. I bet you that was her. She couldn't. There's no way she could get to me. I got everything laying here. Okay, everybody. I'll talk to you later. If not tomorrow, a couple days. We'll see what the mail looks like tomorrow. And otherwise, I'm going to stay home. I've got to go to the post office. I wanted to finish this doll first because the post guy gave me some of those international things that I fill out. So now I can fill it out at home. And then I don't have to put labels on or anything. He says, you don't have to put the label on. I said, I know, but my memory's not that good. But now I don't have to since I've got that to fill out. So I am happy about that. So that's it. Everybody have a great day, or what's left of it. Let's see, it's 4 p.m. So it's 5:14 already here. Oh my God, guys. I got to go. my day is short already. I don't have much time left in the day, I mean. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Love you.